Hi everybody, this is Alexius DIAKOGIANNIS. I'm from the blog JEE.gr. I'm senior architect and I'm here today to talk to you about lightweight JEE7 with JAX-RS. Since this is my first video broadcast, please forgive any mistakes that I will make during this session. I do have to say that this is a live session. I will be coding live. No ready copy paste stuff. So if you like this video, just click the like button underneath in my channel and follow me on Twitter here. And after this show has ended, you can find this on my blog, and all the source code will be on GitHub. Anyway, now that's enough with the introduction. This is a syllabus that we will follow, the structure of the course. Introduction, we will set up the project on NetBeans, of course NetBeans. We will configure dependencies, create a dummy service to return data. We will expose this data as JSON with JAX-RS, and then we will deploy this WAR file. Now, I had the opportunity to go this year to one of the best conferences in Java that I've ever been. That was JCrete 2016. It was organized in Crete, and it has lots of people with, Java champions and stuff. And please check this conference. It is really something of a unique experience. Anyway, I had the opportunity to see a talk from the Java champion Sebastian Dassner that was talking also about lightweight JEE7. But what is the definition of lightweight? The definition of lightweight is that we will create an application that will require the minimum amount of dependencies. This will result in a WAR file, not a blowed up ER file, that will have the smallest amount of file size. This is ideal, for example, for web services because it can move quickly through machines and through clouds, and it can be deployed in almost no time. Anyway, so let's move on. Time to see some code, and I will be using this, okay, so that we can follow up codes, the Alexius structure. Anyway, the ideal tool for this project is the use of NetBeans, because it almost has everything pre-set up, okay, for you. It has full support for JEE, full support for, of course, Java 8 and 9, okay, and it's the official IDE of Java, and it is really a pleasure to work in this tool with those projects. Now, first things first, we shall go to File, a new project. Now, the key here, okay, I will magnify this a bit so it can be visible. The key here is to not to create a Java or a Java EE project, okay, because it will use the traditional way with the jars and stuff. You will go down here that says Maven. We'll select web application, because we will just create a web application with a new spec. The web application can contain EJBs, can contains all of this stuff. Okay, so it's easy, fast, and it's the perfect way to do it. And NetBeans gives us everything ready. So I'll just click next here. Okay, I will name the project Light JEE7 with JAX-RS. Okay, that's a pretty big name. Okay, let me pretty location. Perfect. Okay, project location. Some location in my computer. Okay, group ID. The version, it's a snapshot, of course. Okay, and the default package name. I'll just leave everything as it is. Okay, I will of course choose JEE7 web. Okay, I will choose an application server, even though I will not deploy it through the ID, so that just I can show you how it is packaged and how it is deployed in no time. Okay, but I will select the server. Okay, you can of course click the start button. Okay, and deploy it yourself. Anyway, I just click finish, and it does some things here. Okay, and the project is created. Just download some things from Build Success, downloads the artifacts and whatever needed. Okay, Maven, and it is ready. Now, as you can see, there is a basic project structure here. It has a default package. Okay, it has the POM XML, the NetBeans file, the Java dependencies here, which of course it's only the okay. Everything else is from it's from Maven. Okay, for you. Okay, you see. So, what I will do now, okay, is create, start write the code and create the project. Okay, so this done, and this has done. Now we're going to actually write the code. Okay, and dependencies and stuff. Now, let me just show you the POM XML and explain some things here. First of all, okay, this is the part that says it's going to be a war. This is the name of the artifact. Now, the things that you need to consider. First of all, there is a pretty good chance your IDE will says that it will be compiled in Java 1.7. Change this to 1.8 because you need to do this in Java 8. And now, the only dependency you need, besides the exposure to JSON, which we will talk about this later, is the Java AE Web API, the version 7. The keyword here is the word provided. In terms of Maven, this means that it will not package the jar inside your application. It expects it to find it on the application server. So, for example, if you deploy this on any JEE application server like Wildfly, like Glassfish, Tommy, or whatever, WebLogic, okay, and he will take the Java EE jar from the application server's class file, class path. This actually means that you have a very, very, very small package, a very, very small WAR file. Okay, so you actually have almost nothing inside, and we will demo this in a few minutes. So now, what I need to do first is to configure the application so it just listens to a specific path. Okay, because the whole application, okay, is a web application, but the JAX-RS part, the restful part, must listen under a certain path. Of course, you can configure it to be the whole application a RESTful exposure. Okay, but we will see how this is done. So I will just create a plain class that I will call rest fig. Okay, our in the root package. What I need to do now is to, this is just a plain class. Okay, so I will just need to extend this to an application. Okay, and is JAX-RS, JAX-WSRS core application. Okay, import here and annotate it as an application path. Now inside here, okay, I will put the path that the application, okay, will hear. So in order to make this more clear, let me just create a new slide. Okay, now when somebody will call, okay, a slash foo.html, okay, or whatever, okay, the server will respond, okay, with its resources. This means the actual HTML file. But if I try to get post or whatever, something that is under API plus something, then the server, okay, the JAX-RS will respond. Okay, this means that under /star, except this, the normal application will respond, but everything that is under /API, it will be considered to be some REST call, and the application will try find some handler to respond to REST call. Okay, hope this is clear, and this is what this small line of code does. So the application is configured. Yay! Now let's create the smallest possible REST service that we can create, the easiest one. I'll just create a class. I will place it under services.rest. Okay, let's name it service, REST service. So at first, I need to annotate this as stateful so I can give it enterprise capabilities. Okay. Next, I need to create a method that click once a test just return null here, so start explaining. It is a JAX JAX-RS. It now Response is the response that will be back from the application. It is packaged. It actually returns an HTTP status like 200 OK, or I'm a teapot, or deleted, or whatever all valid HTTP status, that depending on what we say, and the actual entity that is going to get back. Okay, now what I need to do is, at first, I need to specify in what type of request can be addressed. I want to be a GET request, so it will respond only to GET requests. I need to define the path. So the path is notated as path, and is simple. This actually means that the whole application, that not the whole application, this method will respond, okay, to /API simple. This will be the path that the application will respond to. I can also set a global path for the whole class and all the services inside. For example, let's say my service. Okay, so if I put this here, then this method will respond to /API, which /API is the configuration that we did here. /API /my service simple. This is what is going to respond to. Now, another thing that I can do is define what it produces. Okay, so it produces, for example, we could do media type, find the media type. Okay, it can be JSON, we will see later on. Okay, text plain, text HTML, whatever. Okay, I'll just put text plain for now. So what I need to do is to create a response, see that this thing actually works somehow. So I will just return a response dot. I will select the HTTP status that I want is OK. Then I will select the entity, then go world, and I will say build this. So normally I'm done. I can see this if I call this. Let's go to the path that the application there. I will just build it with Maven. Okay, I will just package it. Maven package. We will create this WAR file. Fingers. And this done in about 6 seconds. Not bad. And also had to do some more. Okay, if do this again, less. And as you see, this is what it has created. Now, it's very interesting if we see what this WAR file actually creates, which is the content of the WAR file is here. It has an index HTML that was, inside with Natebeans created the project. It has nothing in the inf, and in webinf, it has only our two classes. Nothing else. Amazing. Okay, the WAR file is 5 kilobytes. Again, amazing. Okay, imagine the transfer rate. Now I will go to my application server, which I have in there. It's a Wildfly application server. Okay, here. I just downloaded it. Okay, I will place this inside standalone deployments. Demo. Now, it is show you here to see how fast this is. This is the application server's log file. Okay, you will see how fast this will be deployed. Okay, I just pasted it, and it is deployed. Done. I open a web browser here. Post. Application is working, and I go to SaaS API. My simple. And voila. So we just created the simplest form of RESTful service. Now, I'll do this a bit more complex. This is a very nice tool. It's called Restclient, so that you can test RESTful services. So I'll just go and paste this here. Okay, just send. You will see, the headers and stuff. Then it is text plain as we configured it to be, etc. Now, what I'm going to do is to make it respond into JSON. This is going to be very, very, very easy. We only need one thing. We need the JSON marshaller, actually, the things that would map our objects to JSON. Two are the big players, okay, in this market. Okay, in my opinion, at least in my opinion, okay, you can find many, but I'm in favor of JSON and JSON-P, and of course Jackson. Now, JSON-P is default in many. It's default in many applications, but I honestly don't like it because it is, it is complex, okay, to marshal, complex to map, actually, in my opinion, and it is a bit slow. So I don't use it. I don't recommend it. And it, anyway, JSON, on the other hand, okay, it is very fast, okay, on files that produced files, okay, that are below 25, 30 megabytes. So if you decide, if your JSON responses are below 25 to 30 megabytes, use JSON. Trust me, it's very fast. And okay, of course, it's very easy setup map. On the other hand, okay, Jackson is very fast files above 20, but very fast. And just like JSON, very easy to set up and map for objects. So a rule of thumb, I would say, is that if your response is small, JSON, else use Jackson. Again, this is my personal opinion, okay, from benchmarks that I have done and my experience, okay. You can use whatever you want, whatever suits for your project, whatever you think it's best. Okay, it has absolutely nothing to do with this demo and with this project. So I will create another method here, and I will use JSON for this. In order to use JSON, I need to add the dependency, okay, in my project. So I'll just Google it, okay, JSON Maven dependency. It will show me this fantastic website. It has all the dependencies. Yet, okay, I will just grab the latest one, grab the dependency, copy, paste it here inside the dependencies path. Okay, give me 1 second. All internet issues solved now. So I just paste this thing here, and Maven will download everything needed. If you want to run this inside NetBeans, please mind to do this. After you paste the dependency, if this dependency is not previously used by you and you haven't used it not even once in every of your projects, this means that it is not cached inside your Maven, your local Maven repository. So you just need to go here that says dependencies, right click, and download declared dependencies. Okay, and downloads it for you, and you can use everything. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I will create small Pojo that will be used to expose our data, a small DTO, a small data transfer object. So I'll just create a Java class. I'll place it under a model package. Okay, vision. Create the no world model. Finish. Just class. You you can serialize it if you're going to use it, okay, on for JPA or whatever. Okay, I will not do this now, okay, because I'm not using something like this, but you can serialize it. I'll just place two fields. Okay, one will be string. Okay, string name. Okay, and we'll create also a list strings. Actually, name syntax. No, importing this list. I will use this fantastic tool. We'll go insert code, structure, okay, and insert code, setter here, done. Sorry, I will delete everything because I see that I've made an error. Camel notation error here. So them again. Great. I am ready. Now I will use this to expose. Now I will create another REST service. Okay, let's be a public peak out name. Anyway, be a type, of course, of response. Just return null for now. And this time I will use post. The only accessible by post. I will set up path. The out. Whatever. So let's start building the I will create an instance of the world bin. We'll create an empty list strings. Put some stuff aside. And bin is I will need this I will need to transform this to JSON. Okay, JSON is a string. Okay, so we'll instantiate a string called so I need JSON, instantiating JSON. Okay, and JSON string will be JSON dot to JSON. Put here the world bin, and this is what I need to do. Again, our response will be okay. Instead of the hello world, JSON string. Over here, I will place the uses get type dot application JSON. So I am let's build this and even clean package. Target. Okay, file the files and 6.7 seconds. Not bad. Okay, now you see the new one is a bit larger, which is logical, as you can see, because inside the web bin it has now a lib folder that has only one dependency, the only dependency needed, JSON. So let's just get back here now. Take the new WAR file, deploy it, logs also that will be deployed correctly. In Wildfly, if you want to deploy an application, you just rename this thing into and deploy. Okay, and it just undeploys your application. This up, and it is deployed in, I don't know, 2 seconds. Amazing. Now let's go to our REST client, verify that the application still works. Okay, this is the old one. Now I'm going to be setting, okay, headers. My headers will be that I will need to tell them, okay, that I will be sending JSON or JSON. So I'll just set content type, okay, and the value will be application JSON. Now, new URL is /speakout. Just replace this just out post. Okay, and I think I'm set. Test, and yeah, it responded. Okay, application JSON. If we see the response body, it is a JSON array. My name and my cities. And that's about it, actually. Okay. We have the dependencies, did everything. Now, in order to sum up, the only thing that is needed, okay, let me here. In order to sum up, the only thing that I've done is to create a new Maven project that it is a web application. It created an empty project, okay, that it had this as provided, changed the source and target into 1.8 from 1.7, and I only added one dependency needed because I wanted to produce JSON. I configured my application in restconfig by extending it and putting the application path. I created a simple service that was stateful in order to have enterprise capabilities, global path, which is optional. And then I just say what here in path, what will you produce? And you're ready. It is that simple, that small. And I again want to thank Java champion Sebastian Dasner that did this great talk, which I inspired and did this screencast. And please check about JEE7 because it is a fantastic conversion. And I'm Alexius DIAKOGIANNIS. If you like this video, just click like, okay, just below this video on my channel. And please excuse my mistakes because it was live and it is my first video, and hope you like it. Feel free to comment anything and to criticize whatever you want or to say that you like it, whatever. Okay, and thank you very much for your time. I'm grateful and thanks a lot.